Damn! I miss the cartoon renaissance. For those of you who were too young, this was when small things like Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon started. When it wasn't the exception to have a cartoon that wasn't just meant for kids, but meant for all ages. And while I wasn't around, or couldn't really remember the beginning of the cartoon renaissance, I was old enough to see the prime time of it and the downfall. Quite a few shows during this time focused as much on the adult audience as they did for the kids, and treating all of them maturely. While some did it better than others, I think the best show from that time was Rocko's Modern Life. I understand if you don't remember it compared to shows like Cow and Chicken or Ren and Stimpy. Yet, the simplicity of Seinfeld mixed in with the humor of classic Looney Tunes to make a show that still stands up to today's standards in a time with shows like Star vs. the Forces of Evil and Steven Universe. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I talking about Rocko's Modern Life? Why am I having a large nostalgic flashback to times that were simpler? Well, one is to pad out this video, and two, Rocko's Modern Life just had its special released on Netflix, Rocko's Modern Life Static Cling. So, the show follows Rocko and friends as they return to Earth after 20 years of being in space, being introduced to life in 2019. Yet not everything's phone 10s and back-to-back coffee shops, because on entry, they messed up Mr. Big Head's documents, causing Conglommo to go bankrupt and take down the town with him. Yet even worse, Rocko finds out. So, Rocko and Mr. Big Head team up to bring the series back. Yet Conglommo wants to make a CGI live-action remake, so Mr. Big Head deals with his boss while Rocko, Heifer, and Filbert set off to find the creator Ralph Big Head. After a few failures, they find Ralph and why he hasn't returned home. So the four of them set off for O City, where they meet their next big issue with Mr. Big Head, who will not accept Rachel and won't let her make the show, stating,
"I'm not your son, I'm your daughter, and I'm finally happy." This is crazy! No! Yes. No! Yes. I can't do this. I have no daughter! Dad? No son, no show. There will be no Fathead special. I quit. All this change stops now.
Rocko, defeated, returns home to find Mr. Big Head on top of his roof. Rocko joins him, and they have a little talk.
Are you on the roof?
The winds of change blow, and then both admit that they don't like change.
And I don't like change, so why don't you just take a focus freeze and float away?
Yeah, I don't like change either, Mr. Quinn. I'm also having a hard time. You see, I was stuck in space for 20 years.
Let me tell you something else philosophical from my latest online book. You see, the nature of change is...
Yet receiving a call saying Raytrod made the cartoon and it is premiering now at Conglommo. Mr. Big Head, thinking that his daughter wouldn't want him, tells Rocko to just go to the premiere. So Rocko, like any sane person, tosses Mr. Big Head in a potato sack and drags his ass to that premiere.
What are you doing?
Sorry, Mr. Big Head, but you've got a party to attend.
Who's the cutest little baby fathead? Tickle, tickle. Who's the little cat full cushion? He's got the fun
Father and daughter reunite, Conglommo gets its money back, and Rocko gets his cartoon back. All's happy in the world, right? No, because Rocko doesn't like the addition of Baby Fathead, making the big scene at stating,
Wait a minute! Listen to me. This is not right. This isn't just new fatheads. It's different fatheads. We can't like this.
So, Mr. Big Head, seeing the similarities between the ways that they were thinking, drops some words of wisdom on him, telling Rocko,
We can live in the past. We can be grateful for it. Life is permanent, and if we don't embrace what's now, we miss out on a lot of the important stuff.
Rocko, realizing the fault of his ways, accepts the terms and realizing that change is fine and change is a part of life. So what can I say about Rocko's Modern Life static clip? I love it. It keeps the feel of Looney Tunes meets Seinfeld, and while there are extremely cartoony moments, it still gives great weight to the emotional scenes, such as when Mr. Big Head reunites with his daughter, accepting her. And still, it looks at all past generations and says, look at how stupid you guys are! You want change, but when it's not the change you want, may the Raven Queen have mercy on your soul, because you're gonna dig your heels in and reject it no matter how good it is. Altogether, I'm giving Rocko's Modern Life a solid 8 out of 10. I was laughing the whole way through, and if you want a good time, get the family together, watch Rocko's Modern Life static clip. And while you're at it, watch the original series too, because there are some great gems in that collection. With that being said, I'm Geeks, Geek Calm and Geek On, and tell me, what do you think of Rocko's Modern Life static clip? Now, if you don't mind me, I'm going to the Peace Day celebration, but I'll leave you with this message.
We can't live in the past. We can be grateful for it, but life isn't permanent. And if we don't embrace what's now, we miss out on a lot of the important stuff.